Hey guys, Abhidwedi here, founder CEO of AIStaffs. This is the part one of the live webinar training that we did with everybody who joined us for the live. So we've chopped it down into three different parts. So this is part one. Right after this, you can watch part two and then the part three. Watch these trainings. We cover pretty much everything and everything that you had asked for, and we're going to keep doing a lot more training, and make sure you join our Facebook group. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team and we'll be happy to help you. Cheers. First thing that we're going to be covering is what can accountants, lawyer staff do, because that's a common question a lot of people ask me. Next, we're going to cover a tutorial on how to write product titles and descriptions for Shopify and Etsy stores. Then we're going to talk about how to rent out AIStaffs. Then we're going to talk about how to profit from AIStaff. That will be part one. And then finally, we're going to cover everything that we covered in the previous two sessions. Right? So this is going to be a little bit longer. Now, thing is, we're going to also try and cover some new updates that we have on AIStaff after the fourth point. So on the fifth point, we're going to cover all of that, and a couple more tips and tricks that I'm going to drop in between. So make sure you stay till the end. I know it's going to be a long one, but yeah. So yeah, let's dive into this. The first thing, what can accountant and lawyer do? Now you have to understand the main core purpose of AIStaff, the current version, is to help answer your questions and prepare documents for you. Do that sort of stuff. So that's exactly what accountant and lawyer does. So for example, we have Candice. She's a legal advisor. So she can write things for you like cease and desist notices. If somebody sold your product, she can write a cease and desist notice that you can copy by clicking on these two dots, copy or download as doc file or PDF, and email it to them so they will take down your stuff, the thing that they stole from you. She can write DMCA notices, which do the same thing. She can write bylaws and board resolutions. She can write employee policies, handbooks for employees, standardized contract templates, and anything and everything in between. Like, I literally asked her a couple of minutes ago, what's the tax rate for self-employed people in Florida, and this is what she gave. Right? And it's a very detailed answer. And if you're unhappy with what she recommends, and it goes for all the AIStaffs, right? You can click on the three dots on the reply, and you can click on access internet. And what that does is it's going to take your query, and then it's going to take the response from Candice, and it's going to verify the response on the internet and give you an updated one. So yeah, I mean, it's really simple. It's really out there. There's no specific thing that Candice cannot answer. She will answer anything that you want. She can create any sort of contract and templates that you want, and she can verify all that information on the internet for you as well. But again, you have to always understand, and this is something I have to remind you, you're still dealing with AI. They are not chartered accountant. They're not licensed. Right, so whatever advice they give you is not legal advice. It's not, licensed advice. You can always, and you should always verify it in terms of, making sure that you're doing it right. So that's a disclaimer. I need to put it out there. Same goes for accountant, right? You can ask it to do a lot of things. Let's see. Let me give you some example. If you hire Raymond. Where is Raymond? There we are. So I'll give you some examples. Like Raymond can prepare financial statement, budget forecast, tax compliant documentation for US and UK, financial analyst, financial analysis and report, chart of accounts, a lot of different things, right? You can just, so that these are like done for you tasks that it can do, but you can ask it to do anything, and Raymond is going to do those things. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Again, there's not a lot for me to demo here because it just entirely depends on what help you need, right? So maybe you don't need a lawyer right now. Maybe 3 months down the line, you'll be in a situation where you need to find out something about, I'm buying this domain from this guy and he wants me to sign a contract. Can you read this contract and tell me what's in the contract? Summarize it. And you can just copy paste that contract and Candice can summarize it for you. That sort of stuff. Or you're selling a domain, or you're talking about a new business idea, and you're like, listen, I have this new business idea that I want to share with my business partner, but I want him not to steal my idea. What should I do? And Candice will tell you, like, you can have him sign an NDA, and Candice can write the NDA document for you. That sort of stuff. So again, it's not something that you need to immediately log in and start using the account, and immediately log in, start using the legal advisor and the lawyer. No, it's gonna be per use basis. It's gonna come to you when it comes to you, right? So don't worry about it. They can do pretty much everything. But again, as a disclaimer, they are AI. You are still dealing with AI. They're not licensed. So always do your due diligence. Second one is writing product titles and descriptions for Shopify and Etsy. So cool thing. I really like this. Let's jump into this. So first thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get some keyword ideas before I could write a a product description or title. So James is our search engine optimization specialist. So what James does, he can help you find keywords and stuff, right? So I went here, and let me show you the conversation I had this morning with James. So I went here and asked James, can you give me a few keyword ideas for printable wedding planner? And this is kind of a product that a lot of people sell on Etsy, right? So James was like, certainly, I'd be glad to help you with some keyword. And don't worry, but that's not my name. That's my partner's name, because I renamed my account to his name for some reason. I'd be glad to help you with some keyword ideas for printable wedding planners. Here are a few suggestions. Printable wedding planner templates, free printable wedding planner sheets, wedding planner printable, the DIY wedding planner printable wedding planning checklist. And these are just a few ideas to get started. Then I was like, James, can you give me 10 keyword ideas for printable wedding planners from my Etsy shop? Now, folks, please do not worry. These are not prompts. You don't have to save them, or you don't have to copy them. Of course, you can write them down if you want to, but you don't have to. You just have to naturally talk to James. Just casually talk. That's what I was doing, right? So I was like, can you give me 10 more ideas for my Etsy shop? And here we have 10 keyword ideas, right? So the next thing that I did, I copied these ideas. Went here, copied this, or I could also copy from here. But then if I do this, it's going to copy the whole thing. So I copied just these, and then I went back. And then I went and hired a copywriter, right? So we have Emily Thompson. She's a sales page copywriter, right? Now we have two kinds of copywriters. Let me see if I can show you. So we have Emily Thompson and we have William James. So Emily does sales page. William does generic kind of copy, right? Then we also have Sarah James. Sarah does ad copy. So she has specialty on writing ads. And William, he can write all sorts of copy. He doesn't have specialty, right? But Emily is just like really good at sales pages, and William is like jack of all trade, master of none. So sales page, which is descriptions and all that stuff. Titles, descriptions comes into sales page. So I'm going to talk to Emily, right? So I open Emily and had a conversation with Emily right after talking with James. So I put in the conversation with Emily, and let me show you what I asked you. And folks, again, don't worry, you don't have to write these down. These are not prompts. So let me open up my previous conversation with Emily. So I went here and I was like, hi Emily, can you help me write an Etsy shop product description for a product which is printable wedding planner using these keywords, right? And then I pasted these keywords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And Emily was like, here you go. Here's a sample product description based on your keyword. And done. This is the description Emily wrote. And she's like, I hope the sample product helps you, blah, blah, like being nice and everything. Then I was like, okay, let's take it one more step. Thanks. Always thank your staff. Be a nice boss. I was like, okay, thanks. Why do you think a customer would want to use this product? Very generic questions, like why do you think somebody would want a printable printable wedding planner. Why would somebody want a printable wedding planner? So I asked her, and she was like, customer want to use this product because it offers a convenient and affordable way to plan their dream wedding. With printable wedding planner templates, the customers can easily create their own custom wedding planner organizer, printable, blah, 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 the whole. So what Emily did, she figured out the use case behind the product that I'm trying to sell, right? She did a bit of a market research and she figured out what's the use case, right? And this is something I always do. Then I asked her, that's amazing. Can you always say good things to your AI employees? I was like, that's amazing, Emily. Can you incorporate what you just mentioned above into the product description you wrote? And Emily was like, absolutely. Here's an updated version of the product description that incorporates the benefit of the products. Boom. Now, this description, ladies and gentlemen, is so much better than the first draft because this one talks to the customers. Congratulations on your engagement. Planning a wedding can be overwhelming, but our printable wedding planner template offers a convenient and affordable solution. This talks to the customer so much easily, so much directly. So just the same process you can use to, write all the kinds of different product descriptions and titles. And I can even ask her to give me like a product title. Thanks, Emily. You are amazing. Could you also be kind enough to write a few product titles for the same product that you just wrote the description for, please? Let's see what Emily comes up with. And again, it's just Emily's understands. She knows what Etsy is. She knows what kind of product titles, what kind of product descriptions work in Etsy. And because we have trained her on these kind of copies, not just sales copies, on different kind of copies, copy on e-commerce stores, on sales pages, on webinars, on VSL scripts, and all that stuff. So here we go. There's a bunch of titles that you can use. The ultimate printable wedding binder for busy bride-to-be. It's like perfect. It's like so good, so good. And you have like 10 of these that you can split test. You can pick from whatever you like. So, same way you can use it to create all sorts of, product titles and descriptions for Shopify, for Etsy, for, anything. Even if you're posting on Facebook Marketplace, you can do that. But the idea is the process that I showed you, right? So we're using two staff. We're using, where is he? James, here you are. So we're using James to help us get some keyword ideas, right? And then we're using Emily to help us convert those keywords into product titles and descriptions. Because if you just ask Emily, can you write me a product description for, wedding planners and stuff like that? She just doesn't have a lot of information, so she'll write you something generic. But what James did, James gave Emily a lot of data to work with, and that sort of helps. So that's one really, really easy workflow that you can use to create all sorts of titles and descriptions and everything that you want to do. Now, moving on to the next one, how to rent out AIStaff. And I'm going to talk about the technicalities here, and then I'm going to jump on how to profit from AIStaff and how to profit from renting out AIStaff, okay? So technicalities, again, super easy. You want to rent out an AIStaff. So the easiest way to do that is to put your AIStaff as a chat bubble, just like this one, inside the members area or on their website. So how do you do that? You go here, you see these three little dots, you click on it, you go to embed code, and you embed this staff using copy pasting these code on the client's website. Now I'm gonna show excuse me, I'm gonna show you how to do this, how to embed it, the whole technical on WordPress sites, on ClickFunnels, on other funnel builders, on HTML, and everything. I'm gonna show that to you in a bit. But yeah, that's literally it. You embed it on your client's website, and that's how you rent out your AIStaff. Now the thing is, a lot of people ask, like, what if the client stops paying? What do I do to make them start paying or just disable their access. So the easiest way to do that right now is to go into settings, go into working hours, and just turn this off all the way down, right? Just turn these off. So what will happen is your staff will become offline, and clients don't want that, and they will start paying you. So generally what happens is when the AI staff is offline, they will quickly scramble and get you paid immediately. But in rare cases, they will just not give a crap about it. In that case, the best way would be for you to go to their website, get access to their website, and have the embed code deleted, right? Going forward, in the current version, this is the approach. This is the way to do it. Going forward, we are working on an update where what you can do is you'll be able to generate unique embed code for each client and disable these embed codes, right? So, if somebody's just not paying, you can just disable their embed code and be done with it. Simple as that. You don't have to take the AI stuff offline. But that's the current workaround to this. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how to profit from AI staff, how you can make money using AI staff. So the first thing that I want to make sure you understand is what exactly we're talking about here, how to make money with AI staff. So one of the first things you can do to make money with AI staff is to start a AI bot agency. So I don't really like the word bot, but let's call bot as UAI or staff, right? So what you can do is you can start your very first AI staff agency. And the easiest way to do that would be using UAI. So what UAI essentially does, it helps you train your AI to discuss about a certain topic. You can train it to learn new things, learn new skills, and then you can ask questions. So what you can do is you can start AI staff agency where you could reach out to a small business, online or offline, and be like, listen, you have a website and you're getting a lot of traffic, and people, when they come, they always have questions about your product, whatever you're trying to sell, right? And how about you, instead of hiring somebody on your customer support where customers have to call you or chat with you with a real human who you have to pay, how about I build you an AI staff for your website, a staff who will be online 24/7 on your website, answering questions for all your leads, all your viewers, all your visitors, but also capturing their name and email for you. Because every time somebody has to start a conversation with a UAI agent, which is embedded on a website, they have to enter their name and email. So you can also tell them, I'm going to help you generate lead, number one. And number two, I'm going to automate your customer support or your questions or your live chat on your website 24/7. And all you have to do is pay me $200 a month, $250 a month, depending on the size of the business and how much you think they can pay. Anywhere starting from $300 all the way up to $800 a month, right? Because you can hire a really good human for $600 to $700 a month from Philippines, but then again, they're not going to work 24/7, right? So to have somebody working 24/7, you need at least 3 people, right? 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, that way, 8 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, something like that. So, and that's going to cost you $800, and another $700. So you end up paying $2,000 if you hire 3 humans to be available 24/7. But with your AI bot service, your AI staff service, you can have an AI staff on their website for as low as $500 a month, $600 a month. And they are also going to generate leads, and they're going to answer all the questions about the product, about whatever they're trying to sell, right? So first thing I want you to do is target smaller businesses. It's very important. Don't go for, big businesses who have like massive websites with like 10, 20 different pages. Don't do that. Start small and then scale. So to find small businesses, you can, of course, use a lot of lead generation app. AIStaffs' main purpose is not to help you do lead generation. There are a lot of other better apps out there that do lead generation. You can use Deleads, that we have a Delead app that we launched back in February. It's a brilliant app that helps you do that. You can use Lead Gorilla. Lead Gorilla is really good. But you can also use inbuilt feature that we have. So if you click on your name and you go to upgrades, we have something called Business Finder. So what you can do is you can find, businesses around cities in a specific keyword and niche, and it's going to show up, list you all there. The name of the business, the address, the Google rating, total rating, what their tags are, their default details, things like that, their websites. You can go to their website. You have their address. I think in most cases it also gives you their phone number. What you can do is you can open it on Google Map. Let's see if they have a phone number. They have a phone number, so you can copy their phone number. You can call them and close a call. So let's see, we have this guy, right? There's literally nothing on his website, and there's not a lot of information. And you can be like, listen, let me put an AI staff here who's going to book appointments for you and answer questions. All you have to do is just give me a list of things that you the services that you offer as much as you can, and I'm going to train the AI staff, and he can give you all these details in a Word doc, right? And you can go here, click on this, barber, client 1, create a folder, right? Go into the folder and just upload that Google Word doc or PDF information that he said. And if the website has some information, you can just import it from the website. This one doesn't have much, but again, it entirely depends. If the website has a lot of information, you don't have to ask them. You can just put in their website here. It'll import. You create an agent. If they don't, you can call them, ask them for information, upload, and then create a bot for them. And once you've created a bot, and for anybody who doesn't know how to create a bot, folks, go here. And I'm going to cover this in the training as well a little bit later. But go to help and support. Scroll down, and there's a lot of information here. UAI agent and training your staff. There's a whole tutorial about this. Go here, watch the tutorial, and it's everything is here. Details are here. We got videos as well. UAI agent training and your AI staff. You can watch this video. Everything is shown very clearly. Very easy to do, right? And again, you can click here, create a staff. You will see the UAI agent created here, just like this. And then, so this is like a UAI agent I created for one of my website for a product called Player Neos, right? And then I went here, embed, take this code, put it on that client's website, and charge that client $500, $600, $700, whatever you want to charge them, right? So that is one of the easiest way to start making money today with AI stuff. Now, with the current version that you have, the bundle deal, or the front end plus the plus version, you can create up to 100 UAI agents, right? Now let's do some math. Let's say you're charging $300 a month. So you have about 300 clients, right? But you can only create, you're charging $300 per month and you have 100 clients, right? That is $30,000 a month. That's a $30,000 a month. Easy revenue that you could be making. And again, there's no expenses, right? Now, you'll be like, how do I close this client? What do I do? You can ask all these questions to the AI staff. Let me show you what I was doing. I was doing some research today. And I went to James. And it was like, James, so what James does, so there's a difference between Emily and James. So Emily is good at sales copywriting, sales page copywriting. What James does, James is jack of all trade in terms of copy. So he can answer a lot of more questions. So I went to James today in the morning, And let me show you the conversation I was having with James today. So I went to James. Oh, sorry, William James. Yeah. So I went here and I was like, all right, William, I want to set up a business where I sell online and offline companies a chatbot customization on their own data. The companies and businesses I want to target are small companies, ideally with a single or 2-3 page website or just a Google My Business listing. Can you help me create an outreach email that I could use to send out to the potential clients so they would book a Zoom call with me for a demonstration of this new service I'm going to offer? And bam, here's the email. You don't even have to write it. Copy it, paste it, send it, boom, done. Then I was like, can you write something a bit longer, more detailed, more convincing? And boom. I hope this email finds you well. As a fellow business owner, I understand the challenges you face in today's competitive market. That's why I'm excited to share with you a powerful tool that can help you stay ahead of game and connect with your customers like never. Introducing the latest innovation in customer engagement, customized chatbot. He talks about the benefits, generate leads, improve customer satisfaction, loyalty, If you're interested in learning more, please reply to this email and let me know your availability. I look forward to hearing from you and helping you take your business to the next level. So he wrote all of this. All you have to do is go here in the upgrades, Business Finder, find some businesses, grab their emails from here, open your Gmail, put that email, copy the email William James just wrote for you, and blast it out. If you can sit for 20 minutes and send out 20 emails today, I will guarantee you will get at least 5 to 6 of them replying back. And I will guarantee you by the end of the day, end of this week, if you do this every day, you will have 4 or 5 clients paying you anywhere between $300 to $600 a month. As simple as that. But the trick here, folks, is not to go after big businesses. Not now, not yet. It's to go after smaller businesses who are easy to convert. Right? So that is one of the easiest way to make money. Now, I want to show you one more thing. I was also talking to the marketing manager today, Jeffrey, and I was asking Jeffrey, I was just brainstorming. I was like, Jeffrey, I want to start this chatbot business. Give me some ideas, what this business could be. So I went to Jeffrey, who's a marketing manager. So he gives me ideas and all that stuff. So I was like, Jeffrey, I want to set up a business where I sell online and offline companies a chatbot customized on their data. The companies and businesses I want to target are small companies, ideally with a single or 2-3 pages website, or just a Google My Business listing. Can you help me come up with a business idea and a host of benefits to the company I am having a custom bot trained on the data for them? And Jeffrey was like, all right, here you go. Here's a bunch of business ideas and the benefits and everything. He gave me all of that, right? Improve customer engagement, increase efficiency, 24/7 availability, cost saving. I was like, okay, Jeffrey, can you give me a business idea? So he went out there and he explained the business to me. Your target audience would be this, the market, your agency, you could leverage social media platforms, blah, blah, blah. You could also attend local business networking events, offer free consultation to help small businesses. So a bunch of ideas coming in how I can generate leads. I just don't always need to use the business finder. I can go to local events. I could hang out on LinkedIn. I can message people on LinkedIn. I can message people on Facebook, all that stuff. And James is giving me all that idea. Next one, I asked, all right, great. Thanks. Could you now please suggest a few names for my new company that offers this chatbot service? And here we are with 10 names for the company that I could call. Spotify, ChatGenius, BotTech, BotCraft, BotHive. And again, I can give it more ideas like, I don't want to use the word bot in it. I want to use AI in it. So give me some more ideas, blah, blah. And then I was like, thanks, Jeffrey. Can you give me a business plan breakdown for this chatbot business idea? And then he's like, okay, here's a business plan breakdown, executive summary, market analysis, services, marketing strategy, sales strategy, management and operation, financial projection, risk and challenge conclusion, the whole thing. And then I asked a very important question. What kind of online and offline business do you think would benefit the most from having a custom bot trained on their own data and website information? Let's assume that the chatbot that I'm selling can only access information present on their website and reply to question that user asks. So he's like, okay, these are the businesses you need to target: the e-commerce business, service-based businesses, restaurants and food, real estate business, education and training business. I was like, can you give me 5 more online and offline examples? And he's like, okay, healthcare business, of course, financial service businesses as well, simple lawyers or CPAs, they would benefit from it, booking appointments, travel, hospitality business, beauty and wellness, spas, yogas, saloons, all that stuff. Non-profit organizations would be happy to use an AI chatbot. So again, every single doubt, every single hurdle you think you would face when starting in this chatbot business, or let's talk about any business, anything that you want to start, you have an AI staff who can answer those questions. Everything that I did today was asking each of these AI staffs out there, right? So that's the easiest way to make money. Now, quick reminder, everybody, if you're still on this session, make sure you join the Facebook group, because that's where I'm going to be posting replays, and I'm going to also be sharing a lot of cool other things. So that's what we have so far for how to profit from AI staff. That's the part one. We're going to do a couple more trainings, but I'm going to keep those things for later. I'm going to show you a lot more tips and tricks later. Now, the thing that I want to do right now is I want to go back and cover a couple of more things that we did previously as well, and I want to show you new updates on Stan Martin, because where is Stan? Stan is improving his design. New stuffs are coming together. The overall design style has improved so much better. You can create great looking cartoon arts now. But yeah, I want to cover a couple more things for folks who missed the previous few trainings. I want to revise a few things that we covered in the previous training, and then I'll also help you guys make more money with a new thing that I'm going to share at the end. So yeah, let's dive back into it.